Hey guys and gals, what's up? This is Gimli1357 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get all of the collectibles that give you achievements in the medium. That is going to be all of the postcards, echoes, memory shards, diaries, and notes. There are 87 of these collectibles, giving you 12 achievements for 300 gamer score. I'm going to be showing you how to find them all in the order that you will find them throughout the game. They do all have to be gotten on one save, and I have edited this video in a way to hopefully cut down on spoilers in case it's your first time running through and you're trying to get all of the collectibles. Now, there are no collectibles in the prologue of the game, so you're not going to find any until after the cutscene where Marianne is riding her motorcycle through the forest. Directly after that cutscene, you're going to find this little shack where there is a postcard sitting in a suitcase. The Niwa Says Hello postcard, which will give you From Niwa with Love achievement, which is the first time you pick up any of the postcards, it will give you an achievement. That's the very first one in the game. Moving on from there, once you're in the parking lot of the Niwa Resort, you will find this car. It's part of actually going through the story, and you will find this postcard sitting on the seat, so make sure you pick that up when you go over to that car. Now, moving on just a little bit farther in that same parking lot, you're going to find this big telephone booth thing with a phone hanging up inside. So you're going to pick it up and you're going to be like, hello? Hello? Is anyone there? And you'll be like, oh, there's an echoey sound. And you have to spin it around and you'll eventually find the echo. Once you look at the echo, that will be your first one. And this will actually give you 2 achievements, Left Behind and Caught the Scent. Because this is not only the first echo, it is the first of the Henry echoes, which are a specific 8 echoes that you have to get one of the achievements. This will give you both, which is nice, for Mysterious Color. Moving on from this point, you're going to be going into the Niwa Hotel directly after this, where you will find the next echo, which will be sitting just inside to the left on this shoe. You're going to look on the shoe, on the very back of it, you will find the echo. Listen to that one, that's just one of the regular ones, and that will give you the next collectible. Moving on from there, just a little bit farther down the hotel where that cage fence doorway is, you're going to find this postcard off to the right. That's going to be the third postcard for your collectibles. From there, farther on through the story, you'll get to the part where you have to go through all of the moths, and you will run through this one little doorway. Now, when you go through here, you're going to come around and you want to go outside that door, but before you do, you're going to want to answer this phone as well and look for the echo. And this is also going to be another one of the Henry echoes, as well as just a plain old echo. Once you drop down through the hole in the floor and you go on to the lower level, you will find this little piece of paper there. That's not a collectible, but it's next to the thing. So you just gotta walk right there. Once you go up to this air conditioner, there's a book. You're gonna use the book to rebuild one of the memory shards, the first memory shard of the game. You're going to have to spin your thumbstick around until it lines up perfectly to rebuild the memory. And once it gets there, you have to hold it until it stops flashing. And boom, there we go. We've rebuilt the memory shard and we got our achievement for I Know the Pieces Fit to reconstruct a memory shard. That'll happen on the first memory shard that you find, which is this one. All right, now from here, you're going to go directly from this memory shard into a bathroom, which is just down the hallway through this little door. Make a turn towards the camera, and you'll find a sink. In the sink are 2 collectibles. First one is going to be the first mentor diary of the game, an apology, which will give you the achievement Guiding Light for 10 gamer score, finding your first mentor diary of the game. Good job on that one. And directly next to that mentor diary is also an echo on this little pill bottle. So spin the pill bottle around till you see the little slash of light, echoiness, and there it is. There we go. We got our echo. All right. Moving on from here, once you get to the room where the flower was at, and you also got your knife, but you have to have the both realities available, you will find this little bowl next to where the flower was that will give you your next memory shard. Moving on from that, in the exact same spot, continue to the left. You can't walk around there because the physical reality has a wall. Stop looking at only one side of the screen. Then walk around the corner and you will walk into another bathroom. This time your echo is going to be on the shattered mirror. Go ahead and grab that one before you head out. Now when you go down the hallway, before you go into this office, this is going to be part of the main mission, is going into that door right there. Before you do that, look in this little basket and you will find a troubled man's note, which will give you the achievement A Dangerous Method, which is to find the first note of the game. So now we have gotten at least one of every collectible. We will now just be gathering all the rest of them. Now walking into that office, you will find the next troubled man's note just sitting here on this desk, the to-do list. You're going to pick that one up. Now moving on, once you go behind the bookshelf, you have to move it out of the way by doing some stuff. And you'll get into this room where there's some photography paper and things like that. You'll find the symbol on the ground, and look at that. What's that in the middle of the symbol? It's another troubled man's note. You're going to go ahead and pick that one up. Now, moving on from here, once you get to the day room door where Sadness is trying to lead you, you're going to find this note on the ground next to the pillar just before you go and follow her into this giant room. This big room where the swimming pool is. You're going to hop down in here, walk all the way to the opposite corner, and you'll find this little broken caution fence thing. This is Milikaja on it. You're going to want to look at the echo on that. That's going to be another echo. Now, directly from that one, you're going to hop up out of the swimming pool, off to the left here. Climb on up and head over to the right, and you will find another set of very similar looking metal fence things that say the same word that I can't pronounce on it, and another echo directly on it as well. Good job. Now moving on, you're going to crawl through this little hole directly in the next room, walk forward, and you'll find this little pile of bloody clothes on the ground where there is an echo. Make sure you grab that one. Directly from the pile of bloody clothes, you're going to turn around, head to the right, and you will find a postcard sitting in this little box right here. Go ahead and pick that one up. There's your fourth postcard. Then moving on from there, you're going to go up the stairs. Once you get up to the top of the stairs, you're going to walk through this little doorway. Directly across the hall from the doorway is this little troubled man's note, fifth one of the game. Once you get to the part where the mirror shatters, you're going to open this door. Walk through the door directly across. This is the way you have to go for the game. And these echoes are actually story related. You actually have to pick them up, but I'm still showing them because, I mean, they still count for the achievement. They're still echoes. So you want to pick that one up. Directly from there, you're going to hop down into the swimming pool again and walk into the center of it where you will find one more echo. Just sitting on this little stuffed dog thing. Go ahead, pick that one up, look at his shoulder for a while until it flashes and sparkles, and then put him down because that kind of scared you. Then you're going to walk over here to where there's some blood on the side of the swimming pool, climb on up, and you will find another stuffed animal, this time of like a little bear thing, and you're going to pick that one up. And the little bear that's wearing overalls? Coveralls. Overall. What's the difference? I don't remember, but there's an echo. Directly from there, you're going to keep going on back to where that little hole was. You're going to find this tank. On the back of the tank, there is a echo. You can go ahead and pick that one up. Now moving on, these are not story related anymore. You're going to get to this part where you're supposed to go through the mirror to go into the spirit world. But before you do, go ahead to this phone and find the echo. This is another one of Henry's echoes. You're going to go ahead and pick that one up. Now there's going to be a split path where you can choose to go to the left or the right. And you have to go both ways to actually complete the game. This is going to the office side first. You're going to find this one phone, listen to the echo on that, and then you're going to go down into the office, follow down. This one is story related, that you actually have to look at this ashtray to be able to get an echo from that. Now going the opposite path, instead of the one to the office, you're going to go through this door, and before you actually go towards the mission, you're going to head back to this corner and you will find a postcard. Go ahead and pick up that postcard. Very easy to miss that one. Now moving on from there, you're going to be going where the second half of the mission is. Other mission where you could go the split path, going the other path. And you will find this piece of paper as soon as you walk into the bedroom that has a echo on it. Now this is also kind of mission related. There are 4 numbers here that you are supposed to call, and each one of them will play its own little echo, so make sure you get all of those in the phone book. There'll be 4 echoes right there, all in one. Now your next one's going to be after you get your bolt cutters. You're going to walk through this little hole in the wall where you will find a wheelchair all covered in strawberry jelly, and the strawberry jelly is just all on the back. So you're going to look at the side of it, and you're going to grab your echo, and then you're going to leave there quickly. Now once you get into the day room, you'll go back into being split screen view. You're going to just hug the right wall, go around this entire room, finding collectibles along the way. First one is going to be another mentor diary sitting here on this chair. Continue along the outside of the room till you find this memory shard all scattered. Go up to the IV bag and spin your thing until you can rebuild the memory shard. Moving on from there, you're going to continue around the room until you get to the couch. On the couch, there is one more mentor diary sitting right there. Now from that mentor diary, you're going to head down to the back here, and you will find 2 collectibles sitting side by side. First one is going to be on the left, another mentor diary. And from that, just turn right, pick up this picture, and there is an echo on the side of the horse. Go ahead and snag that one. Don't forget to get both. Now moving on, once you go get all of those collectibles, you're going to head into this little room where there's a globe thing in the center of the room. And there's this one note on the corner of the desk that doesn't want to let me pick up. I have to... Why can't I? I'm right next. Okay, there we go. There it goes. Suddenly. All right, we got another mentor diary. Good job. Now you're going to move to your outside, coming into this room right here where the piano is. There is going to be these little keys, I guess. Those are piano keys sitting on the desk, and you can use those to rebuild yet another memory shard. Once you've done that, you're going to head over to this room. You'll use a key to get into here where you will find another music sheet. But more importantly, next to that, you will find a mentor diary. Right there. Go ahead and pick that one up. Directly next to the mentor diary is a set of glasses that you will use to rebuild a memory shard. Go ahead and rebuild that one real quick. Good job. Once that memory shard has been rebuilt, there's one more collectible in this room, and it is directly down from there, this little pen case. There is an echo on the back of it, so make sure you snag that before you leave this room. Now, moving on, once you get out of the day room and you head into this big area where there's some stairs and stuff, there's going to be the last mentor diary sitting back here in the corner on this little table. Go ahead and pick up that last mentor diary, and good job, you will get one more achievement real quick, which is Devouring Darkness for 40 gamer score, which is finding all of the mentor diaries. Good job. That is the first set of collectibles off the list. Now, there are going to be 3 memory shards in this room. They're all part of the actual story, so you actually have to get them to progress through the game. However, they are still memory shards, so I'm going to show you the painting right here that you can grab. That memory shard, once it rebuilds, there you go. You're going to move into the center of the room where you will find a little bow thing. Doll. That's right, it's a doll. It's not a bow. The bow's the next one. First, you're going to grab this doll. Doll's going to give you one more memory shard. And then the last one is going to be up to the left, up this last little semi-stairs. You will find the bow. There's the bow. Go ahead, grab that, and that is going to be the final collectible inside of the Niwa Resort. Now you've completed all of those. You're going to have a cutscene. You're going to have a kind of a long sequence with some other stuff going on. But once you leave the Niwa Resort, you're going to head down these stairs along this path. You want to go to the right to progress, but first head to the left into this little loop and grab a postcard. Also in this little loop, just below the postcard, you're going to find another similar looking phone booth to that one that was on the other side of the Niwa Resort. And just like that one, there's an echo on it. And it's also a Henry echo, so it's very, very similar. Now moving on, once you get to this big area where there's a little eye telescope thing and a big billboard, you can't really miss it. You'll find this postcard sitting on the bench. Moving on from there, you're going to get to a point where there's a split path. Up to the right is a big tree that kind of glows, but you're going to want to go to the left first and grab a postcard that is sitting on this bench right here. Once you pick that one up, you can go and look at the tree if you want. It is actually kind of cool. It glows and it makes weird sounds and stuff like that, and it's fun. Anyway, moving on from there, you're going to get to a part where there's a dog that's barking at you. He's up to the left. You can kind of see him. But you're going to want to go to the right first. Walk all the way down here till you get just before the creek. There's this little like rock with a bench next to it where there is one more postcard. Go ahead and pick that one up. Now moving on from there, you're going to follow the dog all the way up to this campsite. Before you look in the tent, make sure you grab this postcard that is sitting on the bench. If you look at the tent first and you get all of the things in the tent, you will not be able to come back and grab this postcard. So make sure you grab that first, then look inside the tent, be disturbed very quickly, and grab the final postcard of the game right there underneath the boot. And that will net you another achievement, all that's left unsaid, for another 40 gamer score to find all of the postcards in the game. Good job, another set of collectibles off the list. Now, once you get to this part where it's a lot more brown and there's a house in the distance, you really can't miss this part. There's going to be this rock on the left with a pack of cigarettes on it. And you're going to pick that up. That is another Henry Echo. This time he's not talking through a phone for once. Then you're going to find this little bicycle wheel directly next to the cigarette pack. Again, another Henry Echo, another Echo. Go ahead and grab that. Now you're going to head inside this little barn shack thing. And on the table to the left is a little wooden horse. Go ahead, pick that one up, get your Echo off of it. Again, another Henry Echo and a regular Echo in one. Now, before you leave, look up from the wooden horse and you will find a picture that is for some reason considered a note, even though it is a picture. But you're going to pick that one up or you won't get that achievement. You'll make it all the way into the game, be really sad. Then down here in the bottom right, you will find the last of the Henry Echoes, which is a little tape recorder just sitting here next to a burned chair. Once you get that one, you will get your achievement for Followed the Trail, another 40 gamer score. All of Henry's Echoes. Good job. We're just knocking these ones out. Now, directly from that little tape recorder that's sitting on the ground, you're going to walk over to this workbench that's on the side where there is a suitcase. Look in the suitcase and you will find just a plain old Echo. Go ahead and grab that. Directly from that suitcase, you're going to look down and you will find a troubled man's note sitting right there. Go ahead and grab that. Now, once you leave the shack, you're going to get to the part where there's this big house that's all destroyed. And there's going to be 2 memory shards, one to the left of it and one in front of it. You have to do both of these to progress through the game as well. But once again, they are still memory shards, so I am showing you how to get them. Once you pick that one up, he'll say some stuff, and then you'll go over to the front. And you will find another little can thing sitting on the ground here. And you'll pick that up to rebuild the last memory shard of the game. Right here, you will get another achievement, Puzzling Out the Past for 40 gamer score, reconstructing all memory shards in a single playthrough. Good job on that. Now, once you get to the part where you're going in the house, you're going to walk into this little room off to the side, and you will find a troubled man's note. You're going to want to do that as soon as you walk into the house. Now, once you get into the basement of the house, you're going to walk back into this little room where you will find one more troubled man's note sitting on this little box. Directly from that one, you're going to walk back out of that room, across the way, and on this little bench table thing is another note. Pick that one up. Now, continuing hugging the edge of the room, you're going to find this shoe sitting on a chair. You're going to want to look at that for an Echo. Once the Echo goes off, you have another Echo. Good job. Directly from there, you're going to continue hugging this. Don't go through that crack on the wall yet. You're going to continue hugging the right side of the wall. Walk all the way to this back corner, and you will find another note. Good job. Now, from that note, directly next to it, there's going to be a syringe sitting on this little shelf. Pick that up, and there's an Echo on it, which is Very weird because you stare directly at it and it doesn't work and you have to like look at it weird and then it finally goes. But good job. There you go. There's another echo. And directly from that one, the last one in this room is going to be this burned teddy bear that is sitting here. You're going to look at that one for one more echo right on his head. Again, you have to kind of twist them weird. I don't know why the ones in this room you have to twist weird. But there you go. That is the final echo of the game. You found all echoes in a single playthrough. Good job. That netted you another 40 gamer score for calling out to me. Now, once you get out of the house and you go into this kind of water tank area, you'll recognize it very quickly. You'll find another note sitting right as soon as you enter this area. Then once you get to the control panel for all the water tanks, you will find another note sitting right on it. Now, past the water tank area, once you get into the bunker, you will find several notes throughout here. The first one's going to be right in this room where you turn on the main power. You can grab these in any order. Nothing's going to stop you from going back to any of the ones inside the bunker. Once you go all the way to the very back of the bunker, you'll find this room with all of the moths and butterflies on it. And there's a note sitting on the ground or sitting on the table directly in front of them. Once you go into the kitchen where there's a broken mirror sitting there, very recognizable room, you will find one more note sitting right there. Then the last room of the bunker is going to be this workshop area. You're going to find a note sitting on this bookshelf. And directly from there to the left of it, just a little bit, you're going to find a little postcard here that has a very recognizable business card on it. Now from that business card, you're going to find your last collectible of the game. Right underneath this string wall thing, you will find a note sitting on top of a book. As soon as you pick up that note, that is the last note, and that will net you the last achievement, an unknown outcome, for finding all of the notes in a single playthrough. And that is it. That is all 87 collectibles, giving you 12 achievements for 300 gamer score in the medium. Hope you guys enjoyed this little guide. Tune into Gamer's Guide and the Gamer's Guide channel Xbox Club for more achievement tips, shorts, and guides. See y'all later, folks.